We're back with another round of Mage Knight. David's here again. Oh, wait, that was zoomed in. Wow, sorry about that, viewers. No wonder I couldn't get everything in the shot. Errors all around. We have Draconum versus Solonavi. I've always liked the Draconum because they're actually dragging people with wings. You know, not like the stupid Dragonborn in D&D or literally every other game that has dragon people. They're like, no wings. Why? Dragon people are cool and they need wings. BS that they don't get them. But Mage Knight was like, no, we're going to give them wings. And apparently the female Draconum boobs. That's not how reptiles work. Dragon people are made up so they can work however anyone wants them to. But I don't have those ones there. I'm fielding 300 points of a Mage Knight Draconum, a Whelpmaster, a Bladesmith Draconum, a Neophant, a Mortis Draconum, and a weak Whelp Monk. Yep, so mostly uniques. Well, actually all uniques except for the Whelp Monk. The reason for that is I don't actually have a lot of the non-uniques, and also that's like 78 points, 30 points, 58 points, 40 points, and 68 points. So I have all the cheap Draconum uniques. And the Solonavi now, David will be fielding those. I've always liked this design. I've never seen another miniature company do this. The clear translucent with painted models. You've seen translucent models, but not like an entire faction. It'd be like if Warhammer or what's another miniature game I can't think of. Like Atlantic Games. Nobody has ever done this design. You know, and they have different colors. You know, the Solonavi Tormentor and the Striker, and then even later on when they redid like in 2.0 the Destroyer and the Creator, they all have different colors. I mean, you know, the oops, sorry, thumb in the way. The Solonavi Channeler is a kind of a green, whereas the Striker is what, teal? What color would you say? Aqua. More of an aqua, right, David?
Yeah, sure.
And then more bluish on the Destroyer and the Tormentor. Have you ever actually seen any other company do something like this?
I've seen miniatures individually where they come with colors like that, where you're supposed to paint over them.
Yeah, because for Shadows of Brimstone, I bought a bunch of clear, I forget what they're called, like stalkers or whatever. But like no one actually, now yeah, these
Not
are all
mass produced.
Yeah, they're
for this time.
Yeah, but I've never seen like an entire faction made for it in a game, like individual monsters or models. Anyway, for the Solonavi, we have a Tormentor, a Striker, a Channeler, a weak Channeler, and a experienced Siren. So much smaller, but the Striker and the Tormentor are like double the points of anything I have, and they hit hard. I actually did not realize the Striker has a 14-inch range. So if you watch the video where my Storm Golem was rocking people with 14 inches, that was dirty. The Striker moves 14 and shoots 14, so I'm in a world of trouble. But we got our board set up. We got 3 pieces of walls. David put down 2, I put down 1. And some woods from a Mortis Draconum to stab people in the back. It'd be nice if I got the 10 damage in the back, but yeah, that's if David lets me get in his rear arc. Teehee.
Not with that 14 inches, no.
You got the 14 inch. Yeah. I was gonna put like the Hierophant or what is that 2-headed Draconum? There's the Hierophant, and then they re-released like Arcane Draconum with 2 heads. The Neophyte. I have the model right here in my old dirty Mage Knight Rebellion case. It's this guy. What's his name? He is the Regal Draconum. That wasn't even close to the name. Yeah, I was a big fan of Draconum as a kid, so I got all of them. Although I don't know where the rest of my Whelps and Neophants are, or Scalesworn. Right. Anyway, back onto the game. Not showing off my models. So I got 299 points versus 299 points. Yeah, 4 models versus 6? But the moment he starts swinging, I'm going to start drops. We're going to roll off for first player, and then get the camera set up, and we'll get started. All right, we're back. I got the Mortis Draconum, the Whelp Monk, and a Whelpmaster, which you can kind of see on the camera, as one formation. And then my second formation, because I have 3 units, is going to be the Neophant, the Bladesmith, and the Mage Knight Draconum. And then David's got his stuff. He's got the Striker up front, the Tormentor to his right.
Yep.
And then, so he has 4 individual models. He has no formation.
And how many turns do we get this game? Just 3, right? For 300 point armor?
3 actions, not turns.
Yep.
So, I rolled first, so I'm first player. I have no command this time. Interesting. My guys, half of them have battle fury, the other half don't. So, this, the Bladesmith and Mage Knight Draconum force can only move 8 inches, even though a couple of them can move 10. But the Mage Knight Draconum's, wearing armor, so he can only move 8. He can move only 8. And then the Whelp Master is going to give my guys a 12-inch move. Because the Whelp Master has forced march. So they are all going to enter the woods, like such. So the Mortis Draconum, which will move at least 1 tree, has stealth. The Whelp Monk has stealth, but the Whelp Master does not. Alright. That is my movement. That is my actions. You're up.
Alrighty. This guy has a movement of 14, which he's definitely not going to need that. No.
Don't forget, he also has a shooting attack of 14.
Right. So he is right there with his back and.
Well, keep in mind. I guess he has a 180-degree arc. You might want to try to do that. I know his wing won't let you, but.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to cover pretty much peripheral.
Yep.
So, and I'll show you what I'm going to do.
No, I got an idea of what you're trying to do.
So he's moved. That's turn number 1. This guy only has a roll of 9.
Yeah, because it's experience. If it was the strong siren, it would actually move 10.
Which is good enough.
I need to stop putting my models on the shelf. They're all super dusty. all my fancy models were on shelves, and now they're all dusty.
And that's that one.
Or at least get in cases.
And this one is problematic because
the channeler?
Yeah.
Or the striker or tormentor.
Or the tormentor.
Doesn't she move 14 as well?
She does.
I know. We were looking up. She has dodge. Looking up dodge. I'm used to the Mage Knight dodge, which is a 5 and 6. She has a 4, 5, or 6 evade, which is
okay.
And that'd be kind of rough.
And that's all 3 turns.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna pass because I only have 2. I have 2. Didn't want to push anything.
Okay. So
Is the channeler gonna move up?
Actually, I should have left those on there for the channeler. She is going to move up with her 10. Okay.
Make sure all that's on camera. Yep.
And she has a bead. Done.
So they can technically move 6 because of force march. So I'll figure out hit them in a moment. They're going to move up to the wall. Because they have fly, and they can fly over the wall as a group. Because they're going to go fight a tormentor and lose horribly. Well, I mean, it's enough points to potentially hurt her. Oh, boy. How does stealth read? Any line of fire drawn to this warrior. Drawn to the warrior. Okay, so you can shoot past them. So I don't think my Mortis Draconum is going to get his backstab. Boo. Oh, David just took the sheet I had printed out with the power abilities. Backstab is if I hit your rear or sneak attack. If I'm in your rear arc, you don't get a free spin, and I do double damage with close combat. And the Mortis Draconum does a whopping 5 damage on his first attack, or first click. So I have never gotten it done. He can potentially do 10 damage in 1 attack. Yeah, in all the years of playing Mage Knight, I don't think I've ever gotten a sneak attack off of him. But that's my turn. Actually, I guess we'll move out of the woods. How does tendering train work? I'm cheating. It's like it's supposed to be like chess. The moment you place your token, you can't take no backsies, but I forget. Terrain, right? The table of contents. I'm so used to like new rulebooks not giving you a table of contents. Hindering terrain. Page 12. I do have hills for elevated terrain. We'll play with that soon. but they like using what they like the tournament standard terrain. Hindering terrain. Yep. Which one do you need? That one?
That one.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I have this.
Oh, if move any part of his base touching clear terrain, his movement must end immediately when the base completely into hindering terrain. He does not have to stop his base not. Okay. So they're gonna go out to the edge. The Whelpmaster has a small ranged attack, but these two are gonna hop out to the edge. That way, I get hindering terrain on those three, and if need be, they can all run out next turn. My speed halved. If he begins to move any base touching hindering terrain, his speed is cut in half for the turn. Round up to the nearest holders. Oh, never mind then. They're leaving. Huh. So you did. It sounds like you don't have to stop when you leave hindering terrain. So we'll just leave. So it leaves my guys open to be shot, but I'm gonna take that risk. All you.
Okay.
Sorry about that. We'll look up hindering terrain rules and movement. This is just like the complete rules of play. I don't have the FAQs printed out anymore or any of those like tournament rules. Probably should do that in the future.
Pass.
Waiting for the ambush. Pass.
Okay. So at that point,
give my guys move 12 because of the Whelpmaster.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
Fair enough.
You're like, I just move across the board.
Well, I think because technically you could fly to just get over
Yeah.
there, but 14 does get me to right here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's moved.
Is your intent to stay out of my 12-inch move?
Or at least get you relatively close.
Or do you want to use your maximum range, or do you want to?
No, it's 12 inches from where? I thought it was
from the center base of any model. So from this guy, he can move 12.
All right. In that case, I do want to move him. I know it's.
That's fine. I did the same thing. So, yeah, that's the idea. Is okay. So that's as far as I can move with that guy.
Okay. So he's going to move there. This one, hopefully he's got it. 9. Yep. That's going to bring him right up here. Okay. And then that's going to be done.
You're not going to do your third action?
No.
So I can split off my party. I'm going to pull this out of the way for a moment. Put the dice there, so we're going to know where the terrain goes. So he can reach if I split him off. But those are not good odds for that fight. So I'd have to force march the whole unit there, but only one guy can reach. So about there. For the mortise. Well, I guess he's coming along with. So there's one.
Okay.
And then, do I want to break these guys off? Your range is 4 with shockwaves, so you can't reach me. Okay, so we're going to go here. It kind of leaves me exposed to the siren, but I'm not super concerned about the siren. Okay. That's my second action.
All right.
That's all my actions. That's my turn.
What we're going to do is going to take her.
And run away. She's like, no, this is not what I wanted.
She cannot fly. So,
Nope.
yeah. There she is. she's just going to move there. And then that,
Tormentor's not going to move?
nobody's going to move.
Okay. I'm not going to move either. So that is your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, I went ahead and passed.
Okay.
I'm not pushing.
So I've got to roll over an 8
For what?
for them to attack him.
Okay, yep. Hit against 18? Nope, that's a 4.
Nope.
That's a 14.
But that is a move. And then this one, yeah, that's well within the 14. It's going to move right here.
Yep.
Nope, that one stays, that one comes. Okay. And I guess as a third move,
Yep.
I can rotate that one.
Well, you get a free pivot if the moment I enter base contact. So.
Okay, well, I wanted to make sure that it's facing that way.
Well, I'm going to enter base contact with you this turn, so.
Okay.
So if you stay this way, I'm going to run around the corner and enter base contact with a couple of your guys.
Okay. So you've got 8, 12, and...
It's all 12, because he has force march. So they all get to run 12. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do you dirty. If you want to turn around, do that. Because he has sneak attack, and the moment he enters your back arc, he does not give you a free pivot.
Yeah, so there we go.
And you had moved her, so he gets a token.
No, I moved those two.
Yeah, so you pulled the token off her. I'm just making sure, because he's going to probably sneak attack your healer.
No, he gets 12, right?
He gets 12 around the corner, yes. But can I actually get into base contact without touching your other guy?
I think that the one can at least.
Yes, the Mortis Draconum can.
Well, now, okay, never mind. I got you.
The Welt Master can, or the Welt Monk can reach your other guy, so he can't shoot. And now I need to get my Welt Master into base contact with both of them. So he pulled out his whip, started lashing the Whelp like normal, and then he started lashing the Whelp. Mortis Draconum, he's like, dude, what are you doing?
Okay.
Because the Whelps are the post hatchlings, and the Mortis Draconum and the Whelp Master are essentially adults. It's basically getting whipped by your buddy, going, why are you telling me to move faster, dude?
So
and that's my first action. Hang on.
Okay.
My second action. Oh, do I go for it? Do I dive in? Goodness, she does 5 damage on her first hit. Ugh, sorry for keep shoving my head in the camera. Trying to look at these dials of models I have that I haven't looked at in years. Oh, that is so bad. I built the army and I gave you a 5 damage model. Maybe I should have grabbed a 5 damage Draconum. I just didn't want to shoot you to death like I did in the last game. Yeah, well, we got a party at some point. So that was 8. Can this guy get over there, Nate?
Oh yeah.
So it looks like he's only going to be in base. Can this guy get in contact with all 3 of them? We're just getting into a party in the middle. Looks like he can get into base contact with those 2. Cool. So these 3 are in base contact. They just can't, reach each other. So you get your free pivot.
Yep.
And you're only touching the Bladesmith and Magna Draconum. The Neophants attack in base contact with the Siren.
But aren't they all 3 in base contact?
They're in base contact with each other. Like this guy's in base contact with those 2. These 2 are in base contact with the Tormentor, and he's in contact with the Siren.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is like by moving over there, doesn't he technically get in base contact?
No, you don't move. You get a free pivot.
No. He pivots, but he was
not intended to be in base contact.
Okay, because that was kind of my plan, was to keep them in close so that if somebody did try to come at that guy. So I'm not sure how that works.
Well, you have to make sure you leave no space for a base then. I'll let you do it. I'll change.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the rule would be. Like, what would the benefit be? Because my idea was at that point that because we don't have flanking tactics or anything like that.
I have flanking tactics with this guy.
Okay.
That's why you don't get a free spin on her. Because he has sneak attack.
Right. No, I mean, the idea was to keep those guys close.
Okay, if that was your intent.
But if I didn't state that.
No, it's fine. You know what? It's you have played significantly less games than me. I played this a lot in tournament mode. So I will just.
How are we going to do that?
Well, you had movement to get them all close enough.
Yeah, because.
So it would just be if the intent was you wanted to, because it does may say there's an etiquette rule.
Yeah, because I wanted to keep this one's back if you moved up.
Yeah.
Covered, but if you didn't engage, so now.
Well, no. If that was your intent, we'll do that.
But so does this? If I attack this one with this one, do I get any kind of bonus from flanking? Is my other question.
Only if she is. Only if they were in a formation.
Okay, and they are not. So.
They are not. Well, we're gonna have to. Big models with big swords, big sticks. All
They're
three.
touching tips.
Actually,
I don't think those guys are going to be moving for a while, so I think we're safe in there.
No, I understand. So he's the Siren's only in the front arc of the Neophant.
Right.
Yeah, because she could also potentially hurt him back. And these two are fighting the Tormentor. But the Tormentor has all three in the front arc.
Okay.
And yep, so that's my movement. So at the start of his activation, the Tormentor would do Venom, right?
Right, if they're in contact.
But I have Toughness, which reduces all damage by 1.
Right.
And Venom does 1 damage. So I negate it.
That's what I'm curious about, though. Does Venom...
At the beginning of your turn, this warrior delivers 1 clicking damage to each opposing figure in base contact with its front arc. Aim in your front arc, because that was the intent.
Right.
Toughness reduces all damage by 1.
Okay. All damage.
Yes, which is why back in the day, the tournament scene, Throttle Worms kind of ruined the format, because it's like, oh, you don't have Toughness? You're just going to get ran over by Throttle Worms.
Okay. So the only thing I can do, really, on my turn is just spin her around.
Try. So I believe you have to do a breakaway if you want to do that.
Well, I want to stay engaged. I just want to turn.
Well, that's the thing, is you don't get a free turn because he's got a sneak attack.
Okay, so what is the breakaway?
We're looking up that right now.
Okay.
Breaking away, page 6. Otherwise, that would make sneak attack completely worthless of an ability.
Yeah.
So, breaking away. But does sneak attack do anything about that? It does not get a free spin opportunity. Okay, fine. But breaking away, if you give a move action to a warrior that is in base contact with one or more opposing figures, that warrior must attempt to break away. Roll 1 6-sided die. On a 1, 2, or 3, you fail to break away.
5.
So you break away, and you're just going to spin around?
Yep.
Or do you want to move out of base contact so you can potentially heal anyone who gets opened?
Ah, shit, that is attempting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do that. She has 10.
Yep. So she can move 10 inches away.
All right. So what I'm going to try to conflagrate here, well over there. Okay.
She has also the 12-inch range, so.
Yeah. So she's going to go with the full 10.
Yep.
Keep her little hands clean. Now.
Well, hang on, real quick. I'm going to just double back and say, if you want to do that, because if you don't, I now have an opportunity to get around to his backside and try sneak attacks on him.
This is true.
So you either give up your healer to try and tie up my guy who could potentially one-shot most of your dudes, or you risk me doing shenanigans.
You know, actually, let's keep her in contact.
Okay.
And just do her spin around so he doesn't get the bonus back attack shit.
Yep.
So we're going to keep her dot on, move these 2 dots off.
Yeah, I don't want to do you dirty like that, so. I'm not going to push. It's risk. You have 18 defense. What's my attacks? 13 and 12. Do I want to push one of those guys? I'm not going to push this stuff. Because my Whelp Monk needs a 9 to hit your striker. Oh, you know what? We'll push the Bladesmith. Do I want to push the Bladesmith? Yeah, he could. If I hit, I do lots of damage because he's gonna use his weaponsmith ability, or I think what's it called? Yeah, weapon master. So he'll do D6 damage if he hits. So first I have to hit, then he gets a roll of dodge, then I roll my D6. I think that's the order. Do I want to give myself a free point of damage against you though? For that, I kind of want to say yes because that's a 12 against an 18, which means I need a 6, which means I have a pretty good odd.
Well, would you take the damage first, though?
No, I take the damage after.
Okay. So, yeah, so it'd definitely be a 12 against
18.
18? Yep. Okay.
But you're only hitting one guy back. And my Magna Draconum has a better chance of hitting, and he can actually do 4 damage outright. I think it's better to push my Magna Draconum. Yeah, we're going to push the Magna Draconum because it's a 13 against your 18, which means I need a 5.
Mm-hmm.
I get a 4.
That sucks. Okay, hold on, let me...
That's dice.
That's... Yep, because he's got that. He's got that.
So now this is probably where I lose because I really needed to try and get a hit.
Okay, now he's...
So now I'm done.
Now, does he take... You already took the...
I already put the point of damage on him.
Right, so...
So his attack is still 13, so he's still a big threat.
Now, my attack with this guy, the Solonavi, is 14 against your 17.
Yeah, both of them have 17. So who are you attacking? You have to declare it first.
This guy against this guy.
Okay, so you hit, and you do 5 points of damage, but -1 because of toughness, that's 4.
Mm-hmm. So he's moved. Okay. So he did some damage to him. So I'm going to have this one, 10 against 16.
The Siren against the Neophant. Yep. You hit for 2 damage?
2 damage, so 1 damage.
-1 because of toughness. Okay.
Okay. And now, so he went. Okay. Now I'm going to go with this guy against your whelp, which is 12 against 15. So I got to roll over a 3.
Which you do. And you deal how much damage?
With him, I do 4.
So I take 3.
And he has moved. And now she is freed up.
Yep. All right, well, first off, we'll start with the Bladesmith Draconum.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 against your 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the token back here.
That's fair.
I think that's on camera. Yeah. We'll zoom that in a little bit better since it's just a pile of dudes.
Should we actually take down this wall here?
No, that's actually not that much in the way.
Okay.
So 12 against your 16 or 18, I need a 6. And I'm using my weapons master, so I hit. So let's read the order. What does dodge say?
Dodge says upon a hit.
When this warrior is damaged by an attack, so I have to roll my damage now.
Okay.
So I roll 2 damage.
Okay, and now I see if I negate it.
Yep. You do. Okay. The Neophant's going to attack the Siren.
Okay.
9 into your 16, I need a 7. And I miss. Last but not least, Mortis Draconum into your Channeler. 13 against your 16, I need a 3.
What'd you get?
I did. So 5 damage.
5 damage. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Come on, damn you. This one feels stuck. I'll let you handle.
I used to have the ring for it, but no, you just got to grab it kind of like this.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And it kills her outright.
All right.
Okay, so at the start of your turn, my Magna Draconum no longer has toughness, so he takes a point of damage from Venom.
Okay. And this one still does, so we're good. Alrighty. I have to pass.
Okay.
So that just means I pull beads off everything.
So now my whelp monk is going to go for a Hail Mary. I need boxcars. No.
Damn. At least you got doubles.
Yeah. My whelp master is going to take off on his own. Because I don't think you have to fit your base through. You just have to.
No, I think this one has flight, doesn't it?
No, he doesn't. He has force march.
Okay.
So he's going to land in your rear arc. So you get a free spin if you want.
Hold on, let me think about how I'm going to do this.
Actually, you know what? He's not going to go there. He's going to go over to the Tormentor because I really need help killing her. So he's going to wheedle his way through there. Because I think all you have to do is draw a line of movement from dot to dot and just make sure his base lands.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to end with her front arc, outside of her front arc, so she gets a free spin.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have to put, you can only fit
Now,
3 models.
are these both for him?
Those two.
Those two. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to spin so that these two, which still have...
What about him? Are you going to try to get all 3? She has a 180-degree arc. She should be able to hit all 3.
If we can...
Yep, she can get all 3 in the arc.
Okay.
He also makes it so their bases fit better. Okay, so those 3 are in your front arc.
All right.
Neophant's is not in your front arc, but he's also not facing you. Mage Knight Draconum is going to try for a swing. He's got a 9 against your 18. I need
now that's this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my third action.
He's got a 9. You need a what to hit?
A 9. He's got a 9 against your 18.
Come on, you can do this.
Nope, I rolled a 7. That's fine.
Ain't that about a bitch.
So, at the end of my turn, I pull my tokens.
Okay.
And then at the start of your turn, I take a point of damage from Venom.
All right. What I'm going to do now is we are going to go ahead with the 12 versus 12. So.
Oh, the striker? You have to actually name your model for the viewers and also...
Oh, that's right, the Welt Monk.
Okay. I also don't know which you have to do. You hit for 4 damage. He's probably dead.
Johnny, we all eat.
Oh, look at that. The dude who's 23 points who encountered a 112 point model is dead.
Okay, so that's that. He's moved. This one's going to go ahead and attack. The Siren's going to attack with 16 versus 15.
Yep. That's a 10, not a 16.
Oh, yeah, 10.
I don't think any model will give me 16.
So that's 16.
That hits. Great.
Yep.
So for 1 point of damage, because I had toughness.
Okay. Do you still have toughness? I think you... Nope.
I lose it.
Okay, so... Gotcha. All right.
So mark her with a token.
That's the last...
Nope, you have 1 more action.
For that one, because I'm thinking that one's going to... So with this one...
Keep in mind, the Mage Knight Draconum may go berserk, which means he'll damage, he'll spike up again. I don't actually know if it does, but it's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, so 12, so I got to just roll over a 5 to hit this guy.
Okay. You do. So you hit the Bladesmith Draconum for 4 damage after toughness.
Mm-hmm. Still have toughness?
Nope.
Okay, so the only one that has toughness anymore is this one, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you're done.
I'm done. Wait, can I get a... This marker is going to represent that one.
That's fine.
But it's going to be off.
That is on the Whelp Master, I forgot. All right, so my first action is going to be running around to his rear.
Mm-hmm.
And he has sneak attack, so you can't get your free spin.
Nope.
Next up is the Whelp into the Siren. 8 into 16, needing an 8. Don't get it. Bladesmith Draconum into your Striker. I am down to a 9, needing a 9 using Weapon Master. Miss. All right.
Check. I have to pass.
So no, it's your turn. Hang on. I take 2 damage. One on the Bladesmith, and then 1 on the Magna. Okay.
And we're calling this one not in contact, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, he is in contact, but he's not in your front arc.
Oh, it has to be in the front arc?
Yeah, Venom says front arc.
Okay.
That's why Throttle Worms are so busted.
So at that point, take those guys off, which I should have done last time I did.
Well, no, you do it. So, first up, we're going to push the Bladesmith Draconum. 9 into your 18, needing a 9. Miss. He berserked, so he was going to lose it anyway. Whelp Master's going to attack. 12 into your 18, needing a 6. Can't even roll a 6.
God dang.
Nope, this is not my game to win. Mage Knight Draconum's going to push, the Mortis Draconum's going to push, just because I actually want to do something. So 13, right?
To my 18, but then it's back attack, so.
Minus 1. So I have 13 against your 17, needing a 4. I get that. 9 points of damage after toughness. Because of sneak attack. If I do damage in your rear arc, I double my damage.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 kills him.
Alright, well, at least I one-shot a model with him.
Yeah.
And that is it for me, so it's just the Neophant. Alright, you're up. So, at the start of your turn, the Mage Knight Draconum takes a point. It dies. The Bladesmith Draconum takes a point and dies. And you're up.
Okay. So what I'm going to do with this guy is, this one's still in my arc. So we're doing 12 to
17.
12 to 17. Got to roll over. Oh, well, I rolled over. No, just rolling over a 5. I got
4.
6.
So 4 points of damage after toughness. Okay.
Okay, so he has moved. And then with this one,
Yeah, the fact that I couldn't roll a single 6 or 4 and you not missed. You can't beat dice.
got to beat a 5. I did not. So that one went but missed.
Okay. So my turn. The Neophant will attack. 8 into 16, needing a 8. Miss. Vault Master will push. 9 into 18, needing a 9. Miss.
Shit.
Oh, now he goes berserk. So on your turn, he takes a point of damage and dies.
Oh, fuck.
Why? Why are you upset? I'm the one rolling poorly.
No, I know. Well, first off, I lost my channeler, so my plan didn't work. So it's nice to know that you set me up with an army that had a couple of backup areas.
Well, I had 13s against 18. Like, I should have hit at least once.
So here's my question. Since this guy is in this base connection, but it's in the rear, can I move that guy?
You have to do a breakaway roll.
Okay. So I am going to chill the fuck out.
Okay.
And that one's going to get back attacked.
Actually, what's his movement?
His movement's 8. But it's black.
Yeah, it's stealth. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, so we're going to attack 10 versus 15. Got to roll over a 5.
You do.
Got it.
So 2 points.
And that, by the way, that was the siren against.
Yep, the siren against the Neophant.
Yep. And
You can do your breakaway to try to spin around.
not yet.
No. Okay.
No.
Neophant into the siren. 8 into 16, needing an 8. Finally
Got it.
So 3 points of damage because they went berserk.
3 points on this. 1, 2, and come on, 3.
And that's it for me. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. So now I'm going to do my breakaway.
Okay.
Just have to roll over a 5 or 6.
You have flight, so you automatically fail only on once. Now you can move as well.
No, I'm going to touch tips.
Okay.
So now you'll be in contact with me, and that is its move.
Okay.
Take that.
I'm going to push my Neophant to attack again. Because I'm probably dead next turn from the poison. So 8 into 14, needing a 6. I hit. So
Nice.
3 points of damage into the siren.
I think that should kill it.
And I take 1 point. Oh, I guess I actually have one more tick for berserk.
1, 2, 3. Dead. Siren is dead. So now it's just up to my tank.
And now my Mortis Draconum is going to flank you. So you don't get your free spin from that.
Nope.
So now you're go.
Now.
But poison hits, venom hits the Neophant, and he's still alive. I mean, he's in terrible shape, but...
Okay. Is that your die?
That's yours. Mine has yellow.
Yep. So I'm just going to chill. I'm either going to get hit and die.
Yep, I'm going to push, because that's my only option. So 12 against... I'm 12, yep.
12 against 18?
Am I 12 or 13? I'm still 12. Against your 18, minus 1 because of your rear arc. So that's...
17?
17. I need a 4. No, 5, right? Yeah, 5. I got it. So now you need to roll your dodge.
All right. 5.
So I take a point of damage.
And I take no damage.
You take no damage.
Okay.
So now you're go.
All right. He's got flight, so I just need to roll over a 1, roll a 4. So now I'm going to put it so both of them are in my arc.
Okay. And he took a point of damage at the start of your turn and dies.
Okay. So that's all I can do. I got to chill.
And I pass. I do as well.
Okay. So it's back to my turn.
Yep.
I got to pass.
Oh, okay. I'm down to 11 and 18. Got it. So dodge.
6.
You're good. I've never seen anyone dodge like this before.
Shoot. Okay, so I've got 12 versus
17.
12 versus 17. Got to roll over 5.
And you do. So you do 4 points of damage. Okay. I'm going to push him because this is my last goal. Needing a 8 or 10. All right, I don't. I take a point. You do another point. And then you push him. You're 12 and I'm 14. You do 5 and kill him.
Let me see. Hold on. I got to roll a what? You're 12 and I'm 14, so I just got to roll over a 2?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't get snake eyes, so yeah.
The fact that you never missed and you never failed a single dodge.
And the fact that I honestly played very poorly that time.
No, you played excellent because you forced me to come into contact with this model.
That was the idea, but it wouldn't happen where I wanted it
and
to.
And then you broke her wing off.
Son of a bitch.
I can glue it back on.
That's what she said.
Well, no, I actually can.
Oh.
I have super glue. Oh. No, that was a fun game. A little frustrating with the fact that I just kept missing. And the fact that in the past couple games you have only rolled 1 snake eye and I've rolled like 8. It's over-exaggerating because I'm salty. But no, I still had fun. Again, this game would have been different if I, instead of bringing a bunch of melee guys and didn't give you Tormentor, say if I gave you... I didn't want to give you the Destroyer with your healer because he has magic immunity. Mm-hmm. And magic healing doesn't work against someone with magic immunity.
Yeah, that's... I still think it was a good game.
I enjoyed it. Once I got the sneak attack on you and I actually hit...
That was a nice... That was
a nice little fun clincher. And then... You know, I had a couple of I hit you a couple times at the end. You just made your dodges, and that's fine.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, I'm going to be honest. When they started introducing this weird strange rules, that dodge is potentially broken because you almost can't account for it because it's a 50-50.
But the thing is the problem is with dodge. Mm-hmm. It's actually Venom that broke the game.
No, I can agree. Yeah, but that was a little bit easier to.
Because if I had taken a single throttle worm, hang on, I'm gonna set it up and we'll do a post. Set it up to hand cam and we'll do a post game. Alright, so as I was saying, it's like, yeah, dodge is a really powerful ability, but you know what beats dodge? A 27-point model. That's literally throttle worms. That's all they do, is they have 0 attack, 0 damage, and they have venom and toughness all the way down their dial. Not quite toughness, but venom. So yeah, I could throw throttle worm up against you, against the Tormentor, and if the Tormentor sticks around, which it shouldn't, it moves away, and that was one of the tournament winning lists, is just a bunch of throttle worms with a dude with force march, and you just throw them in, and that's like, oh cool, battle armor's bad. Anything but toughness and invulnerability is bad at that point. But so that's why it's like, okay, well I brought melee army, I could have given you a different model, but I don't.
How long does toughness usually last? Like the longest I've seen it last is like 4 clicks, 5 clicks maybe.
It depends on the model, honestly.
But that's what I'm saying is, what's the longest you've seen it last click wise?
Probably the steam golems.
Oh yeah.
Or no, the dwarven stomper. Dwarven stomper has toughness for 1. Or like maybe one of the elite trolls.
Yeah.
Maybe like the half orc as well, the half orc, half troll models from the orc raiders, because they get.
So that's like definitely that's the thing. Is like if you've got somebody with venom, the push is to take them down quick because any hits towards your guys.
Yeah, it basically, like I said, it basically negated a tormentor. Which I have to glue your wing back on. Like I said, I broke it. But that's why I haven't played any throttle worms yet on the channel. I love throttle. Don't get me wrong. I love throttle worms. It takes randomness out of the game, but it's not a fun unit to play with or against. I probably will at some point just to show it off, because but all of my guys had toughness, which negated your venom until I started missing and you started dodging.
Yep.
Once you barely needed to connect, like I had 13s against your 18, couldn't roll a 5. You had 12 against my 18 and could not roll 10s. You didn't see it on camera. But no, I enjoy it. It's the classic matchup of Draconum. And again, if I had like other models, I think the Tormentor is actually one of the better models as well because of the dodge. So like if you come up against something without venom, like what just happened here, it just wrecks face. You know, even if I had brought in like one of the Hierophant or something else and tried to shoot you, you still get to dodge. Mm-hmm. I was thinking dodge was a 5 or 6 from the old HeroClix rule, so you may not see her a lot on the channel outside of Conquest just because of that rule. I'm not a big fan of that either with how action economy works. 4, 5, or 6 works fine in like Team Yankee and Flames of War and whatnot because you have lots of shots. But in this game, not a big fan of it myself.
See, I am kind of. The only thing I don't like is dodge and venom makes that figure a little bit. You talk about balance. While I like
it's not even. I won't even say dodge and venom. I'd say it's dodge. I would say dodge and the 5 hit damage a hit. So it's like I have dodge, so I never need to push. I just bounce all.
Well, it's a walking.
It's a walking tornado.
Yeah.
That's the point. She's got a tornado, and
so I mean, it's fitting for what it is. That should be an oh shit model when somebody brings that out to play. No matter what they're. Because it's like it's almost entirely based on luck, and the luck's not in your favor in that way. Because 50-50 odds, while it might seem like it's either you hit or you don't, in this type of thing, it's a matter of first off passive attacks once you get somebody out of their toughness. So it's just I could sit that thing on rest, and as long as it heads back to the wall like it kind of was, it just eats up your HP.
Yeah, slowly. That's like I said, like with Throttle Worms, that's what you did. It's a 27-point model. I'll throw it into like the Storm Golem. Everyone loves the Storm Golem or the Thunder Golem. So I can throw that guy into. Oh, well, I guess the Throttle Worm kills it. And then if it's hard because she has fly. It's a lot harder to pin her down. But like what works against her? Shockwave. A model with Shockwave goes straight through her dodge.
And that's why I couldn't use that Shockwave thing. Because Shockwave hits a lot of stuff.
Well, also at the same time, you can't use it in melee. And, if you roll under her 18 defense, that's like... The Tormentor has a lot of good stats. Like 14-inch move, fly, venom, 12 attack, 18 defense with dodge, and 5 damage with Battle Fury. Like
is that rare?
Oh, yeah, it's unique.
Okay, unique, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely unique.
Yeah, that's almost an FU model,
Yeah, I didn't have this model growing up. I picked it up on eBay a few months, actually probably last year. So and I never really played against it. Like I said, you probably won't see her a lot on the channel outside of Conquest, because at Conquest scale, it's like, oh no, you did 5 points of damage. I have like 30 other models, not 4.
Yeah. But
I'm sure in lore, they traded their power for favors, and I'm sure with her stats, she's asking for a big favor, which is probably your soul. I think, I haven't read any of the books. I actually need to do that. I need to go find the books.
I knew there was a comic. I didn't know there was.
There's a couple comics. There's like 4 books. The 5th book was never released, but I think the lore behind the Solonavi was, for better or worse, they're almost like demons, because they promise power for a price, but they never say what the price is.
They sound like a watered-down Cenobite, almost.
Yeah.
Because, even on their garb and everything, it's almost not quite BDMS gear, but whatever. Whip you with things. And they really remind me of Todd McFarlane's toys had like a Tortured Souls line.
Yep.
And they remind me quite a bit of that.
Anyway, I had fun, regardless of the fact that I was getting salty because I couldn't roll over a 5. 1 hit on her too, though. Like, if my Mortis Draconum with that backstab would have hit her, that's 8 damage, and she would have died.
It almost did too. Yeah. That would have been the game ender.
I mean, the fact that I one-shot him, I think that's one of the first time I said I've never done it before, but I think that might have been like one of the first, if not the first time I've ever gotten a 5-point damage backstab off. And it's not like he could have I'm going to push to turn around, because then I would have just smacked him for 4 points instead of 9.
Yep. No,
so he was in a bad spot either way. And then if I had gotten through with 1 hit or 2, the couple hits I actually did hit, just do enough damage to take her off her dodge, because I don't think she has dodge for long. I'd turn her again.
Let's check that out. So how many? Because you have 1 hit on her right now, right?
No, I didn't. I broke her wing before I could finish turning her dial.
Do you feel safe turning her dial?
Yeah, I just can't do it with 1 hand.
I got you. Okay. I don't feel safe turning. So I'm going to go ahead and start all the way back up.
She should be, yeah.
Yeah, and right now she has on walking ability.
This is on the Mage Knight database, which I will leave in the link down below for people who want to look at her online. Yes. That's online, but
already flying, so ignores a lot of terrain.
Well, okay, say I hit her for the 4 points of damage.
Yeah, so you hit for the 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does she lose dodge?
Yes, because dodge is on the shield.
It's a red circle on shield.
Yep. No.
How many clicks did it take for her to lose dodge?
Not many. Matter of fact, okay, hit once, has dodge. Hit twice, lost. So 1 hit.
So if my Bladesmith Draconum had actually hit with that 2 that I rolled on my weapon master, she would have lost dodge, and then my Draconum would have just whipped out their weapons and beat the crap out of her.
Well, you hit, she dodged at least 3 times.
Oh yeah, she might have dodged 4. I hit her twice with once with the Bladesmith. I think I hit her once with the Whelp Master, right?
Yeah.
And then twice with the Mortis. So she dodged 4 attacks. Oops.
Yeah, so if any one of those attacks would have changed the game drastically, because she not only loses dodge, she
loses her big 5 damage hit.
Yep, because it goes down to 4 almost immediately, and then next one down stays at 4, still has venom.
But the big thing is losing dodge, because once she loses dodge, any hit that goes through, she's toast. She just takes full damage. It's not like toughness. It's not like invulnerability. So, no, it was a close game. Like that, like you said, you made 4 dodge rules.
Yeah, which feels pretty good. I do think that maybe I'd feel a little bit different about that character if I played her. If she didn't, she rolled perfectly.
She did roll perfectly. The concept as well is like you're not playing with a full Solonavi army. The idea is, okay, you're playing the Steam Golem army, but instead of the Dwarven Stomp, you have her. Mm-hmm. Or you're playing like a standard infant. I don't know. You have the Kassim Rifleman, right? You're playing, a pretty hodgepodge army, and then you have her in your list. It's like, okay, well, she's your hammer. Mm-hmm. Is it hammer? Yeah, she'd be your hammer.
Yeah, because it has no ranged abilities.
No, but she moves 14, and so like I said, I had to engage her. David was playing it right. I had to engage her. Mm-hmm. If I had charge, it might have been different. If I had charge, he might have wanted to move in first, especially on a mounted model, because you can't get a free spin on mounted models. But they made something called kickback, so mule kick you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had fun. It's getting kind of late for us on a work night, so we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you again, David.
No problem.
Thank you viewers for watching me lose horribly with Draconum. Don't worry, they'll get their revenge at some point. Maybe. I mean, I'll play more Draconum. I love it. It's my favorite faction in the game. So yes, thank you. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Please leave a comment. I won't ask you to like, because I know how that feeling is when you like a video and then you go to your likes list. You're like, I can't find another video I actually like instead of the one they're asking. So the YouTubes or Rumble options, subscribe. And
the like feature is awfully ruined.
It is, yeah, because it's like, oh, you have to use the thumbs up.
Yeah, and it puts on your liked videos, but if you've liked every video that you actually like you said, you'll never find the damn thing again.
Yeah, so I'm not asking viewers to do that, but if you comment, let's see, on the last video I asked for your favorite faction. Let's ask for your favorite model, in your favorite non-unique model in a faction. For example, my favorite non-unique model in the Atlantis Guild is the Brass Golem. I've always liked the Brass Golem. It's a terrible model, but I remember back on the old WizKids website, they gave a little bit of lore. Probably shouldn't put Bo in the shot when he's being lazy. Probably have to edit that out. The Brass Golem, I remember him saying, it was like, they take a licking and keep on ticking. And that always stuck with me. They're not good. They last forever. They're cheap, but the Fighting Automaton's better. But yeah, I've always liked the Brass Golem for the Atlantis Guild. So yeah, post in the comments down below your favorite Mage Knight non-unique model. Limited editions count as unique, so don't post those. Don't cheat. No Snurgle Longstrike. I don't care how good she is for an orc or just any model. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.
Tell your mama said hi.